Do they want to know how to lose belly fat?
Okay guys, today we asked the question, how do you lose belly fat? Now this is a very commonly asked question. People say, how do you lose fat in this area, that area? And the simple answer is you can't lose fat in specific places, and that is in its simplest form. Did you think you could lose fat in specific places, Josh?
Just do sit-ups.
Sit-ups? What, and lose belly fat?
Yeah.
That is a common answer. People think that by just doing core related workouts you're gonna get a six-pack, but that is not the truth. You have to get a great diet, you have to sleep well, and you have to have a good training regime, and that will just speed up the process times 10. You can cop my lean guide at vfdida.com and that'll have all your answers. Alright, okay, how do you lose belly fat? Well, the simple answer is being in a caloric deficit, having a great diet, and having a great training regime. Today, the third point is what we're going to look at, because that's my speciality and that's what we're going to get into. We'll get into the food like in another video, and then we'll work on that. So just training in general will tone up your whole body. So if you want to tone up that area, you do core related workouts, and that will get your abs defined and popping and your oblique showing, and that's it. Is that how you thought the process might be, Josh, or did you think differently?
I'll just do a quick run around the block, mate.
Just run around the block. Running does burn a lot of calories, but what you'll find with running is that it's very high impact. So if you're running on concrete, your glutes, your lower back, your legs will be in bits, maybe even your upper body as well, as your body mechanics are working in the upper body. They'll be hurting as well because of the DOMs, etc. So how do you make yourself bulletproof for running, and how do you make yourself bulletproof in general so that you can sustain that ability to go to the gym? And that's by doing weights. So by just doing a variety of weights, you can prolong that period, you can increase your volume in the gym, and you can see results, and that's where the answers lay. So we're looking at a whole package here, and that's what I look at when I'm training people in my guides, etc. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do a variety of exercises. I'm gonna do some body weight exercises, a little bit of HIIT, just to show you how to burn fat, and then I'm gonna show you how to gain strength using body weight exercises, so like pull-ups, dips, etc. and more. So let's get into that right now. Okay guys, I've got 4 exercises randomly chosen, but they are so effective in just raising your heart rate and losing fat. First one is going to be standing sprints, so let's get into it. Okay guys, standing sprints. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our opposite arm as opposed to our legs. So we're just gonna rise up with our legs, use our opposite arm, and then bring that down, use the opposite arm to our leg, and then gradually increase the speed. What you just want to make sure is that you raise your legs up to your chest, so that you just get a more balanced movement. You can work more of your body if you just raise your legs up, and with that, when you just go at this speed, you're raising your heart rate, you're sweating, and you're losing more fat, which is key to fat loss and getting rid of that belly. So yeah, that's the first exercise. Okay guys, we're gonna do lateral sprints now, and again it's the same process of just raising your heart rate, and with that process you burn more calories. So with lateral sprints, it's basically going side to side, dropping down, back again. Different sort of movement, you're activating different muscles. When you squat down, you're activating your leg muscles, your quads, hamstrings and glutes, so it's good for toning those areas. And the sprint itself is just great for raising your heart rate, and obviously it's a cardio based exercise, so if you go fast as possible, you're raising that heart rate, and that goes back to my earlier point, you're burning more calories, you burn more fat, right Josh?
Yeah, let's go.
My legs are burning, so when I squat down, I'm working my thighs, my glutes are burning, I'm out of breath because of the cardio running, and yeah, it's a sprint essentially more than a long run, so I'm building more lean muscle. So if those are you looking to bulk and do a bit of cardio just to maintain your fitness, then sprints are the one. Okay guys, we're gonna do tuck jumps now. Very repetitive exercise that requires power, stamina and strength. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna try get your knees all the way up to your chest. Not literally, but you'll understand when I do it. So you're just gonna go repetitively up like that. I'm just trying to get my knees to just hit my chest. That means I'm increasing range of motion, I'm exerting myself, which in turn raises my heart rate, and with that I lose more fat. And it's a plyometric based exercise, so it's good for power based sport or sport in general. Just like the lateral sprints, that's good for sport as well, because it's not a forward thinking movement, it's lateral based movement, so that's good for sports like rugby, football, etc. So these exercises have many benefits, not just for the simplicity of reducing body fat, which in turn will make you a better athlete as you reduce fat, be more agile, faster, stronger. Right, Josh?
Yeah.
Okay guys, for our last hit based exercise we're going to do wall jumps, or as I'm using a bench, I'm going to call it a bench jump. It's not particularly high because I'm aiming for repetition and just exerting myself through repetition. So yeah, let's go. Okay guys, so I'm in a standing position. What I'm going to do a slight bend and then jump up, just pulling my hips down and then pushing off on my feet. I'm landing flat on my feet, not on my toes or anything. Just jump and land, and that's it. And as I do more repetitions, if it's 15, if it's 20, my legs are going to be weary and tired, and in turn I'm going to raise my heart rate as I'm using power, and that will in turn decrease belly fat and just fat in general. Remember, you can't lose fat in specific places. And yeah, that's the last one. Okay guys, we've just done the HIIT workout, which was mainly focused at burning fat. Now we're looking at strength. We're gonna do 3 exercises, which is dips, pull-ups, and plyometric push-ups. And these exercises, the main aim is to build lean muscle via bodyweight exercises. So the other one was just to reduce fat. I mean, these will reduce fat, but the main focus here is building muscle and toning up, and these are the best bodyweight exercises to do that. So yeah. Okay, so we're gonna dip down and then push up, and then you just want to make sure your elbows don't flare out. So you just want to tuck them in like so. You want to look down as you're forcing the pressure onto your shoulders, chest and triceps, and then push up. And then I'm pushing my legs forward because I'm engaging my core as well. So you see a lot of people, they tie their legs and then go in like so. I'm just engaging my core like so, dipping all the way down and then up like so. So yeah, those are dips. Okay guys, we're gonna do pull-ups now, which is probably the hardest bodyweight exercise you can do. It just involves you pulling your whole body up basically, and the higher it is, as you can see we've got 3 different levels. The higher it is, the more muscles you're going to use to pull yourself up, so that's why it's harder. So let us begin. So there are 2 stances you can use: narrow grip or wide grip. In this instance I'm going to use wide grip, and what you want to do is you don't want to push your legs forward or anything. You don't want to use anything but your back and your shoulders and your upper body. So wide grip, you just want to push your body up like that, get your chin across the bar, then back down, up and down, up and down. As you can see, I'm just using my back and my upper body to push myself up, rather than leaning forward and using other body parts. So yeah, that is the pull-up. Okay guys, last exercise in the strength set is the plyometric push-ups, and basically you're using a lot of power, strength and yeah, I'm just gonna get right into it. So if these are the people that find press ups boring and too easy, your hands are gonna be shoulder width out, feet shoulder width out. You're gonna go all the way down and then up. That's a standard push up. And now I'm gonna complicate it by going down and then pushing off like that. So I'm using my hips and I'm driving up like that. And then if you want to make it even more difficult, you can do claps. And yeah, plyometric press ups, really difficult. Gets your central nervous system going. Breathing hard. I'm using my strength, I'm using my chest, I'm using my upper body, I'm using my legs as well. So it's just a whole body strength exercise. And yeah, those are the 3: dips, pull-ups, plyometric push-ups. Try it and try more on my weights plan. This is included in my weights plan. Even though it's a bodyweight exercise, you still need equipment for these two. For the plyometric push-ups, that's found in my bodyweight plan, so get both. And yeah, that wraps up today. I've shown you different variations and stuff. And basically these exercises will help you lose belly fat, increase muscle mass, etc. And like I said before, you can't lose fat in specific places. You have to be in a caloric deficit, you have to have good training and a great diet. And when I say caloric deficit, try and minimize it to 500 or 1000. If you go below, you might become catabolic, which is basically losing muscle mass as your body eats away on it. And yeah, that wraps up today. Please subscribe, give this video a like, and check out my stuff on Instagram and Twitter, and more workouts on Instagram, and more to come basically. So thank you